If you're new here, this is my daughter Lael. She's going to help me out for this video. And for this video, I'm going to teach you how to preserve your pumpkins, give you some cool ideas of things you can paint on them. We prefer painting our pumpkins. Is that because we're just really bad at carving? Might be. We're kind of artistic family, at least me and Lael are. And so we prefer painting them. But we've done that before. And we've done it without preserving them, and they definitely don't withstand very well outside, and they get really disgusting. So I'm going to show you guys how to make your pumpkins last as long as you can, and also give you some ideas of ways you can bring kindness. If you're new here, I really hope that my channel inspires you to do acts of kindness. So I call it DIY acts of kindness because I'm going to show you things to do, and hopefully if this doesn't inspire you, at least something else will inspire you to make an impact in your community, to make somebody smile, to just be an encouragement, right, Leo? That's what we like to do. That's what this channel is all about. I like to bring you through the whole process. So for us, it's going to be starting how to preserve your pumpkins, how to keep them, and then I'm also going to give you some ways that you can take pumpkins and make it an act of kindness. So I hope you keep watching. Make sure that you like this video and give it a thumbs up if you find it helpful, and also hit that subscribe button if you want to see more DIY acts of kindness videos to inspire you to acts of kindness in your community. So let's get started. The first thing we have to do is, you guys can see our pumpkins are still dirty. So the very first step is to give all of these pumpkins a bath. Okay, we have washed all of our pumpkins. This is Lael's pumpkin. It's nice and like bumpy. Can you guys tell? I just like the texture of it. But now we are going to take some bleach, and you're just gonna wipe them all down with some bleach. This just disinfects them and helps preserve them a little bit longer. So we're gonna go ahead and do that right now. Okay, all of our pumpkins are now cleaned and bleached. That's kind of why they look shiny. And so now, time to paint, right, Leo? What are you painting yours?
I'm painting it white with black cats.
Maybe acorns. Maybe. We haven't decided yet. Black cats or acorns. Does Levi want acorns or leaves? Trying to decide.
I don't want either of those that much.
You know what?
I don't want either of those that much.
You know what?
I don't want either of those that much.
You don't want either. Levi doesn't want acorns or leaves because he wants something scary.
Yes.
Like spiders or ghosts or bats, which are all cool. I'm really trying to just like make it something that can last longer than October. So I really was trying to encourage the kids to pick something that was more fall. So that way the pumpkins could be something that can stay out there for Thanksgiving, or, you know, because they should last a pretty good while. So we'll see. We just went to the store because all of my paints, either from the move or because we're storing them in the garage, I don't know, but they basically all got really thick. So we had to go just now and run to the store, and we just bought a whole bunch of matte paint. And when I was there, I also got these stencils, and so I kind of like the little acorn one. This one's got different leaf shapes, so I think we're going to use that one too. And then this one's got a reindeer, which I think would actually be really cute if you were doing like something Christmassy. So I like this stencil because I could probably use this again.
Okay, can I have black?
Yep.
I really do not. Only black.
And we're kind of trying to keep them all somewhat uniform. I think we're gonna leave this guy how he is, not paint him because he's kind of cool.
And you said you're gonna leave this one.
And this orange one, I just like its character. You guys can't really see it. And then that little one, I'm kind of deciding. I'm not sure. So I waited to do my stem, but the kids started painting theirs right away. But if you do this, you might want to wait and do the stem last.
The first thing I did was the stem.
That way you can hold it and kind of turn and go around it. And we found dabbing it works better than brushing it, because when you brush it, at least for mine.
I'm not using that kind. If you use one of these.
But when I was painting like this, it was leaving a lot of streaks. It could be this kind of paintbrush. But I'm finding if I just dab it, it works good. So we wanted to give you guys some act of kindness ideas, but it's kind of hard for us right now because we don't know anybody. And I feel like it would be kind of like weird and creepy if I just like gave pumpkins to somebody I don't actually know. So if I was back in Florida, these are some things that I would do. I think it would be really cute to get some pumpkins, even if you got like some little ones. They don't have to be some of these big pumpkins like we have. But if you got some little pumpkins and maybe got a little paint set and then dropped it off to somebody who has a lot of kids, especially if they have like, you know, 5 or more kids, it's probably hard for them to go get a whole bunch of pumpkins. So I think that would be a really cute idea, or even for a daycare or a little school, which now I'm thinking, is there any schools around me? Maybe I can do this. But I think that would be super cute just to give them all little pumpkins. You know, kids can put their handprint on the pumpkin, or just like there's so many cute fun things that they could do. It would also be cute to get some pumpkins and then a little pumpkin carving kit and drop that off to somebody.
We're going to our friend's house soon, and maybe we could drop it off at their house.
Drop what off?
The pumpkin.
Well, you don't want to drop off ones you did already. But if you are like really good at maybe carving pumpkins, it would maybe be a cool idea to like carve a pumpkin and put their name in it. I'm not very good at that. But if you're really talented at that, that would kind of be cool. Like if you know what their last name is, carve their last name in it and then drop that off on their front porch. That actually would be really cool, wouldn't it, buddy? Let me know down in the comments if you guys have any great ideas of acts of kindness that you can do with pumpkins. I would love to know what you think. Me and Lael are admiring Levi's pumpkin. His is like the best shape. He ended up picking like, it's not even like a pumpkin, it's a gourd, I guess. But it's got the best shape, and now that he painted it black, it needs another coat, but let me show you guys because it looks so cool. It almost looks like it should be in a movie or like it's fake or something, but it's actually, it's real. Isn't that the coolest?
Whose?
Yours.
It looks, we were saying it looks like something from a horror movie. It looks fake.
It does, but see how it's got these like really big ridges in it?
Yeah, that's
more so than like these are more smooth.
And this one looks have like big ridges.
And this one's very defined. So it just looks very cool. Good morning, you guys. It is the next morning. I did not anticipate my pumpkins to take as absolutely long as they did to dry. This is the black one that I did, and I don't know if you guys can tell, but there's still like a lot of moisture around the stem. And so if you do this project, just be aware that that might happen to you. I'm not sure exactly why it's taken so long to dry. I don't know if it had to do with the bleach. Maybe I should have let the bleach dry a little bit longer before I put the paint on. Who knows? But anyways, they are dry today, and I don't even think I'm gonna do a second layer. They probably could use it. Some of them, especially the white ones, are a little splotchy. But since we're gonna be doing stencils, I'm just gonna be stenciling over those spots that look a little splotchy to me. And I think that they should turn out great. Hey you guys, can you believe it's actually day 3 of working on this video? It is taking us a lot longer than I thought it was. Mostly that's just because our schedule has been crazy busy, and so trying to squeeze in this activity into our busyness has been a little bit tough. You do not want to see the state of my house right now because it's very messy. Everywhere I look is messy. But we are gonna finish this video absolutely 100% today. So we are gonna continue painting. I am making little candy corns. Lael's making acorns. I'm gonna be making something else. We tried some squirrels, a squirrel stencil, and it didn't work well at all. It was too big, and because the pumpkins are not a smooth surface, they're like bumpy and have ridges, the stencils are not sitting on them evenly or well and paint gets underneath them, and so it doesn't work. Lael even tried a small stencil of an acorn and that didn't work either. You can only see the tip of your head. Your stencil didn't work either, did it? No.
What?
So I would actually advise against stenciling for this activity, because I don't know, maybe we were just not doing it right, but we just could not get them to come out like clean and nice, and we just find it easier, me and Lael, to just draw what we want and go from there, whether it's 100% perfect or not, because we're just free drawing it. That's okay. It's still better than what we were getting from the stencils. So we're gonna finish this up and then show you guys how to seal these pumpkins so they absolutely last as long as they possibly can, and show you how it looks, and we'll be done. Look at your sentence. Read the first part of the sentence.
Greatly.
Greatly. So what does that mean? What's greatly?
Super.
What does it end in? So it's an adverb, right? Well, first, do you know what and is? And is always the same thing. Do you know what that is?
No. Conjunction.
Mm-hmm. All right, CC for coordinating conjunction. Okay, the very last thing you do to make sure everything is sealed, there's like a bee buzzing around my head. You're going to get a gloss clear coat. And there's a lot of different ones like this that you can buy. It says it seals, protects, revitalizes. And you're just gonna spray everything.
Hello, it's very cold.
There's a bee flying around my head. Yeah. Even your pumpkins that you did not paint, it's really good to seal them too, because they just last longer. And that is how you preserve your pumpkins. It started raining, so bye guys.